everybody. Hello, everybody. Give everybody a few minutes to join. I got my new little gadget. Yay! So hang on one second, guys. I am back. Waiting for everybody to join. Hope you're doing good. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. In the words of Kevin Hart. So, hi, Sab. We have something to celebrate today. So, I'm waiting for a few more people to join the live. I don't know if I made you a moderator or not, so let me make you a moderator. How do I do that? Add as a moderator. Yay! There you go. Yay! Happy Saturday to everybody. This is an impromptu live stream per usual. I have a lot of awesomeness to talk about. We reached a milestone on our channel, so I'm super duper happy about that. Yay! So I'll wait a few more minutes, Sub, and then we will get started. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Super duper happy. Very, very happy, to say the least. Very happy. So let me see, what am I doing here? I have my other phone, so I'm going to be communicating with everybody on my other phone. Yes, communicating with everybody on my other phone. All right, all right, all right. You're a moderator. Woohoo, girl. Look at you. Moderating on my channel. I can't wait. I'm so happy. So super happy. Hi there. Hi, R2. Is it R2K? Sammy. Hi, how are you? So, I said I was waiting for everybody to join, but we have reached 1K on our channel. Oh my goodness. Yay! 1K, that's so exciting. You know, I made a goal that I wanted to reach 1K subscribers by the end of this year, before the year ends, and God is just so faithful. So I'm happy and I'm excited about that for sure. Pretty. Oh, thank you. And I have my new gadget. So I hope you can see me clearer, but my husband, he bought me this new little, this is called a AI face tracking quadrupod gimbal. So this little thing, it allows you, it has a remote control on it, and it has a whole lot of other stuff. So I'm learning how to use it. So if I'm moving around, it's supposed to move when I move, but it's not doing that. So my daughter had to help me get that situated. Can you show us your hair under the cap, please? I have subscribed and like. Oh my goodness, probably not, because when I take my cap off, my hair is probably gonna be flying. I've been out and about in the weather today. I don't know what the weather is like where you guys are, but it is raining a whole lot. Raining, and it's cold. I think the weather is probably about, it's like 48, 45 degrees, something like that today. So it's very cold. I actually just got back in and I just wanted to hop on and chat with you guys. So Sab, what are you doing today? It's Saturday. What are you doing today? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Oh, you're doing your hair. Okay. Go girly. Go girly. So I didn't really want a whole lot. I'm just so really happy. First, let me start off by saying how long I've been on YouTube. So I've been on YouTube for about 14 or 15 months. And it took me a while to kind of find my niche, what it is that I wanted to do or talk about. I have so much that I like to talk about. And so for me, I have different things that I post on my YouTube channel, from cooking to exercise vlogs to shopping hauls, everything, you name it. Traveling, mini travel, not a whole lot of travel, but mini traveling. So I said that when I initially started on YouTube, I didn't really have a goal. I was more so just sharing the things that I record when I'm with my family, and it turned into actually liking what I was doing, and it was my little hobby. So then after it became my hobby, I started building my confidence level by coming on and talking to you guys. It takes a lot of courage to stand in front of a camera and create content. First of all, the creativity is there. Most people have creativity. Everybody don't want a YouTube channel, but most people have creativity. And so I just allowed my creativity to flow. Sometimes, some days were better than others because I didn't get as many views as I would have if I did a long form video. But after I got through my little funk, I realized, you know, your village will find you, and they will, because when you're posting on YouTube, there's so many billions of people that are watching this app. So there are so many people that gravitate to what it is that you like to do. And so what you like to do sometimes can be what others like to do. And so if you have somebody that's always watching that shops, or if they travel, I'm just using those as an example because that's the kind of content that I have. If people are scrolling and looking at that, then they just kind of gravitate to you. It could be your smile or just your personality in general. So I am really grateful, first of all, to my day ones. Sab, you are one of those. When I only had 200, 300, and 400 subscribers, you guys still came on and you boosted me up and you liked. That's another thing with creating the content. When you have, you may not have a lot of viewers to a long form vlog, but if you have people liking it, thumbs upping, do the thumbs up for your vlogs, that allow YouTube to push your content out. And then it becomes 1 or 2 thumbs up to 5 or 6 thumbs up. And my daughter told me something very interesting. She said, "Mommy, you know, don't look at it as numbers all the time." She said, "Look at it as you have 100 people that actually watched your vlog. That's 100 people. Think about 100 people in a room or in a little small building. That's a lot of people. So then you just keep posting." Now, I don't have a posting schedule. I kind of just create content on the go when I'm available to do that. Oh, thank you so much for that, Amika. Thank you for that. Hi, Shayna. I just saw you in the chat. Hey, girl. Hi, Jess. Oh my goodness, my people are here. Yay! That made me happy. So yeah, I just sort of, when it came to, when my daughter said that to me about the people watching, it made a little light switch like a light bulb came on, and she's like, Mommy, just look at it. I mean, you're seeing, well, you have X amount of subscribers, but you only have 50 people watching the video. She said, but that's 50 people. Think about 50 people being in a room. That's still a lot of people. So it made me happy, actually. It made me happy to hear her say that. And I just kept creating content. I will say it was not easy as far as the subscribers and people gravitating to the page, because I post on TikTok. What I tend to do when I'm posting, when I have something on the community post, I send it to all my friends. So if I have 10 or 20 people that I talk to, not maybe on a daily basis, but I constantly stay in contact with them, I would send my post to them, and then they would post on Facebook. So not really saying much, sometimes less is possible. So they would post my content on Facebook, and people would just gravitate to it. It wouldn't be anything they would say with the post, like subscribe to her channel. They just post a video to Facebook. Also, I'm on the Lemonade app. So I've learned to do specific things on the Lemonade app. So what I post on TikTok might be a little bit different what I post on Lemonade, because Lemonade is more like fashion, kind of like Pinterest. So I would post my food content or outfit inspo or nail inspo, and so people just start gravitating just because, you know, they like who you are. Also, where else do I post? Those are the only two things that I well, that's, oh, meeting people when I'm out and about. Let me tell you something. It doesn't look like it, but I can be really shy, very shy, very shy. And sometimes when I'm creating content and I'm out at a grocery store or something, people come up to me because they see me with this little selfie stick in my hand, and I'm talking to the camera. It took me a long time to be like, okay, Nicole, this is what you're doing, this is what you like to do, so just talk to the camera. So it took me a long time to wrap my mind around talking to the camera, because when you're creating the content, nobody is there. Well, you may see people watching, but nobody is on. So you have to let your personality just take over. And so when I'm out, people would say, hey, can I ask what you're doing with that little, what is that thing called that you're holding? I'm like, oh yeah, it's a selfie stick, by the way. And I am just creating content. They're like, really? Wow. So are you like a YouTuber or something? And I go, yeah, absolutely. And you would be so surprised how many people gravitate to that, because even though they watch YouTube and they find specific categories and stuff that they are interested in looking at, you will be surprised by how many people that will ask about your YouTube channel. And that's literally, I could be in the line at the grocery store creating, recording, not anybody else but me, and they're like, oh, you have a YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel? And I'm telling you guys, this year, maybe probably the last 7 months, I took creating content very seriously. And what I mean by that is, I'm like, okay, so I found my niche and I really like doing this, so I'm gonna be out here for real. So I'm at the park, if I'm creating content there, ice cream parlors, wherever, I'm just, I pull my phone out. Now, right now, I don't have a camera. And I said, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I want to get a camera. So guess what? It's time to get a camera, because I'm using my nice iPhone 16. And I know that probably sounds cheap, but I am very frugal. I believe if it's not broke, don't fix it. So, but I'm taking my content to the next level for sure, and I cannot wait. We have some series that are coming up on the channel. I want to tell you so bad what it is, but I'm going to wait because that stuff is going to come next year. Is some people that have some recommendations about what they wanted us to post on the channel. So it's going to be some really good stuff. We have some travel coming up. So I'm going to be posting that. Now with the travel, it can be either or. Like sometimes I might post and sometimes I don't. Only because when you're traveling, whether it's local or far, you'd be a little tired and you want to have time to relax because when you go on a vacation, if you've gone on vacation, I have not vacationed a whole lot, but everything that I wrote on my vision board, guys, have been coming to pass, literally. When I say everything, I put things on my vision board and I prayed about it and I asked the Lord to make provisions for me to be able to see these things come to pass. And guys, he has been doing it. Traveling was one of them. I've never taken a vacation. I never really went anywhere because I was always in mommy mode. So, you know, watching my children grow up and making sure that they have everything they need. Sometimes I would go without things because that's just my nature. But this year, I got a little itch. And that means, you know, whether it was going places and taking time out for myself, self-care was one of those things that I'm utilizing a whole lot more. Thank you for Shayna. I want to shout out to you while I'm on this live stream because you have some great content. And the Say No November was amazing for me because I oftentimes say yes to things over committing. So with you constantly posting on your channel and giving us insight about, you know, being able to say no, because saying no is healthy too. It really is healthy, but we don't think that it's healthy because you don't want to disappoint somebody, or you have so many tasks that are on you as a mom, as a wife, as a friend. And so it's like, oh yeah, I'll do it. But they don't know behind closed doors, you're like, my Lord, why did I say I'm going to do that? Now, you know, I had some other stuff to do, but because I'm committed, that's my personality, I have to do it. Even work-related stuff. They let you know at the last minute, well, Nicole, we need you to do this project or work on this. And it's like, yeah, I'll do it. But you want to say no. So thank you, Shayna, for that. Also, Saab and Tony, thank you for Quote-tober. Right? Thank you for Quote-tober because listening to you and watching you post those things on your platform for Quote-tober, just sometimes it's things you'd already know, but it is helpful when you hear it again. So I thank you so much for that because of course, you know, I'm a supporter of everybody. I support you, you know, and I know that when I'm supporting you guys, it's always reciprocated with my content. But I really enjoyed Quote-tober as well. It was just really, 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 really helpful for me because it gives you that push that you need to keep going. You don't need to be anybody else but who you are. And I always say, be authentically you. And okay, you getting ready to go, sweetie? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Right now? Excuse me, guys. Okay, be safe. Okay, I'll be back. That's my darling Kayla. April, hi April. Thank you for coming on, honey bunny. Oh my goodness, I got so many good people in the chat. Healing 45 Soul 73. Hi. Thank you for joining. So I'm looking at everybody from my other phone because it's hard to see you guys from this from looking here from that far. But hey guys, oh my goodness, April, how you been? It's a great Saturday and we are celebrating 1K subscribers. So we haven't started the celebration yet. I don't know what I want to do specifically to celebrate because I'm telling you, that is something to celebrate. My son, who is 11, he said to me, Mommy, this was yesterday. I had just got home, and it was yesterday afternoon, and I was sitting at the table. I made turkey burgers and fries. You know, Friday is kind of our relaxed day. We kind of eat whatever we want to eat. And he said, Mommy, did you look at YouTube lately? Did you look at YouTube today? I said, no, I didn't look at YouTube today. He said, I think you want to look at YouTube. And I said, well, baby, I'm going to lay down and get some rest. We'll look at YouTube later. And he's like, no, Mommy, really, look at YouTube. So I listened to him, and I pulled out my phone. And when I saw the numbers just going up, first of all, I promote on TikTok. I promote my content on TikTok. That's how I get a lot of views to the things that I post. I don't promote everything that I post on TikTok, but I do promote on TikTok. Now, usually it would be about $6. You get, like, I always post, so they give you the little coupons, and maybe about $6 or $7, something like that, and I just post the content there, and I get so many people looking at the content. And so that's another thing too. So I've been behind the scenes. If you're not seeing me posting on YouTube a whole lot, like I'll post sporadically, it's because I'm networking with people on, whether it's LinkedIn or TikTok. Now LinkedIn is more so a professional platform. I don't post my YouTube content on there, but I have some professionals on LinkedIn that watch my content. But when Trey said look, and I looked and saw the numbers were just climbing on YouTube, I said, look at God. God is so amazing, and he is faithful. That is the reason why we can't look at others' growth and compare it to somebody else, because your growth will look different for somebody else. I've been on YouTube for about 15 months. And when I was looking at other channels, I'm like, man, you know, I want to know what I can do to grow my channel. And when you pray and ask God for something, he will give you strategies. And that is what he started doing. And I'm the kind of person, when I can't sleep in the middle of the night, I wake up, and not just YouTube, but just anything in my life. If it's just something that just bothering me a little bit, I pray and I ask God about it, and I stay up for a little while, and he'll start downloading things in my mind. That's what content creators are. You have it's a gift. Being a content creator is really a gift. It is a gift. And so and it doesn't matter. We got thousands of other YouTube channels, you know? So your gift is your gift. My gift is my gift. So like Quote-tober for Sab and Tony, that was brilliant. I wouldn't have thought of Quote-tober because it wasn't something that God gave me. It was something God gave Sab and Tony and Shayna, just like with Say No November. God didn't give me that. He gave it to you. And look at how, look at how your page is growing. Both of you guys, your pages are growing because you're not following the trends. Now it's okay to do some trendy stuff, you know what I mean? I was just like, sometimes I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to post what I like, and that's okay. Post what you like. But what will happen eventually, as you have spent time on this platform and in that season, God will do whatever he wants to do in that season. So I don't do the dancing, I see a lot of that on TikTok. Now I'll be honest, my husband is so silly. Terrence Bovan is a trip, and I say that because he mentioned doing a dance trend, and I think it was the Tamia challenge, but he has 2 left feet. He's gonna get me when he watches this. He has 2 left feet, so he can't do the Tamia challenge to dance. And then I'm not a dancer, so he'll be tripping over his own feet, and then I'll be tripping over his, because I'm not, So anyway, I said that just to say it's trending, but sometimes I'm just like, no, I don't know about I'll fit in with that. So I'm gonna stay over here in my lane. I'm gonna cook a little bit, you know. I could shop. I love a good sale. He says, yes, you are frugal Fanny. Now, I don't go to the store with pennies. I don't go to the store with pennies. Now, I've seen people do that. There's nothing wrong with pennies. Just make sure that you put them in the case when you're doing the pennies. That's okay to spend because pennies spend too. If I'm walking outside and I see like a dime or something on the ground, I pick it up. There is no shame in my game. That's one dime more than I had yesterday. So I'm really frugal. I will save some money, I tell you. So I just, as far as creating the content, I do see trending things, and that's some of the things that we're going to explore a little bit next year. Just kind of, you know, just do a few things. I'm not going to go crazy though, because I don't do every trend, but he wants to do that. So if you see a little video with me dancing, oh Lord, pray for me, because I can't really I don't really have that much rhythm. And my husband, he falling over. He has, yeah, have a little fun. Let's see, let me get to the comments real quick. Tony and I have 2 left feet too, but we've done a few dance trends as shorts, but we had to practice before posting. Yes, you guys do. You guys do really good. And you guys do really good with your content. I really love it. And my advice to anybody that's creating content, whether you've been doing it for a while or whether you're just starting, my advice I would give to you is just keep going, right? Because I had days where I'm like, you know, I don't know if this is really something that I'm interested in doing. And the only reason why I would say that is because, you know, you have these spurts of growth and then it's at a standstill. So when it's at a standstill, it's like, well, what I do, because I'm nosy, I go back through my videos that people liked and they gravitate to. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should do a part 2 to this. You know, just kind of, it's that thing that Shayna talks about, the planning and stuff like that. I'm learning to do a little more than I normally do. Because I just get on, like today was just a day to just get on and just say hi to everybody and see how everybody was doing and to tell you about our growth on YouTube. But do a little planning and I look at my videos that people gravitate to and that they actually, I got the most views on, if you will. And there's nothing wrong with doing a part 2 to that. It's like, okay, all right. So we're going to do a little more of this because people like that. And the short form videos, I'm going to start doing more of those. I think I'm going to start doing more of those because now short form videos, they range from, you can do a few seconds or you can do a few minutes. Short form videos, and people get a lot of views to those. So I think what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the month of December, I'll be doing more short form videos. Now, all about the Max, my girl Jess, she's on here. I saw you did the short video of it's something trending. It's the Grinch, the adult Grinch Happy Meal, I believe that's what it is. That was pretty awesome. Now I don't eat McDonald's, but I was out earlier and I heard people talking about it, you know, just out at the stores, and they were talking about it and posting on TikTok. So that's trending, and you did it, and you got a lot of views from it. So I'll be doing some trending stuff on the channel too. There's some stuff that's coming up, some movies that's coming out, so we probably gonna vlog that, some trending stuff that I saw on TikTok. But I thought, now did they have socks that came with the Happy Meal? Jess, was it the Grinch socks? Because I think there was some socks or something that came with the, oh, they did, okay. I said, oh my goodness, they have socks too? And that little sprinkle stuff. I just thought it was the funniest thing. Now, I don't know in that Happy Meal if you can choose between um, I think it's is it this 12 count nuggets, like a nugget meal, or you can do a burger too. Not sure, but I saw some of that on TikTok. I was like, okay, well, I'd have to post something else because I don't eat McDonald's, Big Mac and nuggets. Okay. Now, have you put on the Grinch socks? That'll be something good to post. I tried to do the salad at Publix, but they keep running out of the strips. Oh, I heard about that salad at Publix. I haven't, see, I need to get on TikTok more because TikTok is the news. I'm telling you. I've sworn by it. TikTok is the news, honey. Anything you want to know about fancy restaurants or the shopping or whatever trend it is, get on TikTok. If you are on TikTok and you don't really post on TikTok, post on TikTok. That is where the growth will come from. I love YouTube. I prefer YouTube, but TikTok is extremely fast. And what I mean by that, it kind of reminds you of a clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I don't know. I'm always thinking, so don't mind me. But it's very fast. The videos are short form, and people gravitate to it quickly. So especially with this younger generation, their attention span is not that long. Not that there's anything wrong with it. They're not going to be the kind of people that would listen to a lecture, if you will. At about 5 minutes, if you have not said everything that you need to say at that point, they're done. My daughter's the same way. And I'm like, did you hear anything I said? And she'll always tell me the short form at the beginning, the first 2 or 3 minutes. So if it's longer than 5 minutes and we're posting, the younger generation will be, yeah, they won't really gravitate to it. So like I said, if you're on TikTok, and you post sporadically on there, get on there. Now, I've been posting sporadically, but what I do is I promote my videos. And when I promote my videos, TikTok sends them out to people who hasn't viewed my page. It's always people that's haven't seen it. And I don't know how they do that, but you know, curiosity. I'm always curious about things. I probably will look into that. But yeah, if you're on TikTok, post on there. I'm telling you, because you think that they always say the algorithm. Well, if you look at my page, you'll see that there are some videos that only get 100. They call it the 100 and 200 jail with the views. Yeah, so I'm always stuck in that jail. But what I do is I promote content that I want people to see. If it's just a scripture or something like that, if it's motivating and uplifting, I might promote that. If it is a specific video that I know I did really good with editing on, I promote that. So it kind of goes up in the air. Hi, Skull Crusher. How are you? You like the shorts too, Jess? I post more on YouTube and Instagram, TikTok and Lemonade, and not as much. So Lemonade, let's talk about that one. That one reminds me of Pinterest. It reminds me of Pinterest. I love Pinterest. If you're looking for recipes, post it on Lemonade. If you are looking for, as I mentioned, outfit inspirations, post it on Lemonade. If you're looking for nail inspiration or hair, like trending hairstyles or trending topics, that's where you're gonna find it on Lemonade. TikTok is more so, as I mentioned, the news. It is. There's a lot of restaurants that my husband and I have discovered here in the area because of TikTok. Now I live here. It's like, well, I never knew that. You know, that place existed over there. And I probably need to get out more. Let's see. I need to get back on TikTok. I used to interact a lot on there when I just joined, even went live once on TikTok. First time hearing of Lemon. Yes, Lemonade, Sab. That one is really, they have it. If you go to your app store and just type in lemon and the number 8, it will take you to that that app to download it. Download that app. Download that app and create an account. And if you're a person that like Pinterest, now if you don't like Pinterest or you don't really into all of that, then it's probably not something that you will like. But if you, I mean, that's another form of social media. I've gotten views to my the things that I post on Lemonade. I don't post a lot on Lemonade, I can say that, but when I do post, people see, and that there are certain things that they gravitate more toward. Like when I'm posting, I posted an outfit on there for the summer, and that one got over 1,000 views. And I posted something else. I think it was food. When I did the Mexican street corn, they loved that. I actually posted the short on there instead of TikTok, and they love that. So it's stuff like that. If you, because you guys, everybody on here cooks, so people love to eat. I do. I love to eat, and so I post stuff like that on there. But good things are coming for my channel. It is going to take a slight turn than where I am right now, and that's only because I'm growing. So I want to open up more topics. I want to have some Christian content on my channel as well. And so you'll see 2026 is going to be a great year for all of us. I can assure you of that. It's going to be a great year for us all, and I'm just really excited because, as I mentioned, God is so faithful. Jess said, yeah, that is true. I go to TikTok for any new restaurant ideas or what to do when we visit certain places. Yes, it is. And like I said, I live in the area, and I'm thinking, well, what I don't remember this restaurant. And so you're not going to know every restaurant. And now if that's trending, oh yes ma'am, you can count Nicole in it. To be like, babe, let's get dressed and go over here to try this. And he's like, all right, we can go eat, because I love to eat. Let's see. I'm excited to see where your channel is going. Yes, Shayna. Yes. It is going, I'm going to have different things on the channel for sure. I can't wait to share a lot of the stuff with you guys. It's just going to be very great. I have my little handy dandy notebook. I don't have it with me now, but you guys know I like to write stuff down in my I have the biggest notebook I can find at Dollar Tree with the most pages, and I write. Now I'm not there yet with the planners, Shayna. I'm not there yet with the planners. For some reason, it's just crazy. When I do write and put things together and plan it out, it's just not in a planner. I probably should do it in a planner, but I will get there, sister. I will get there. What else I wanted to talk about? How should we celebrate? So 1,000 subscribers is a huge deal. It is a very big deal. And I don't really know how to celebrate other than going to eat somewhere. How should we celebrate? Like, should we do a like a little party or something at my house? It won't be a party. It'll be like a maybe a virtual party, maybe something like that, and have a few people over and we celebrate, or go to a restaurant and celebrate. I don't know. I thought about getting some cake. Cake is always good. Yeah, I don't really know yet. Matching outfits. Now Terrence is so funny. He's like, babe, we're too old to be matching. I'm like, really? We're not too old to match. I like to match. I think he thinks it's country, I guess. But look, we can match. We can get some sneakers and match and have our outfits matching and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. He is just so funny. But taking pictures and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with that. Terrence, yes, Terrence is a mess. Jess, he is. He's a mess. He's like, babe, we too old to be matching. I'm like, why are we too old for that? I don't understand. I like to match. We get some duck boots or whatever and put them together, and we go out for a night on the town. Yeah, I guess he means not really wearing the same thing, obviously, because he's a guy and I'm a girl. So the only thing that we could wear the same is maybe some pants, some jeans or something, or like some long sleeve shirts or some boots or something. I wouldn't ask him to wear a dress. Anyway, he's gonna look at this live stream and be like, "Really, Nicole? Okay, I got it." So let me know, guys. How should we how should we? Oh, Jess said we'll be here for whatever celebration you decide. Oh, thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. And I need to know why YouTube doesn't let my subscribers know when I am going live. I don't understand that. So I have people that are subscribed to the channel and say, "Hey, Nicole, I don't ever get a notification when you post or when you go live until afterwards." So that is a little nerve-wracking, but yeah, I try to maybe I should do plan it a week in advance. That way when people see it on the community wall, they'll know that I'm gonna go live. But even that can be a little suspect because I mentioned I send my when I'm posting something on the community wall, I send it to all my friends. And when I send it to all my friends, they like it, comment, and then they'll share it with somebody. That's how I get so many likes and comments on the community post, because I just make it like a whenever I post a daily thing, you know, just send it out. But the people that I really want to be here and watch the live stream and really interact, they're not here. I missed a lot of your lives because never received notifications. I was scrolling today when I seen that you were live. See, that's what I mean. So I don't know what's up with that. But what you will find is after you end the live stream, then people, it'll still show that it's live and people will start watching it. And as you go in and edit it, because you got to go in and edit the live stream, and like I put hashtags in it so it'll reach a certain audience. Like if we're talking about content creation, I'll hashtag content creation, or I might hashtag whatever is pertaining to the live stream in the description, and so it'll go out to other people that might be on YouTube. And then I don't know what's a good time to I don't know like a good time to go live. I've heard that there is a time frame to post videos and to go live, but I don't know how true that is if with posting the videos, because I mean usually I post my videos whenever I get a chance. So a lot of the stuff you see, if I post it, it happened that day. So I just posted to get the videos out of my phone. And yeah, I go from there. So I don't know the time frames. I need to maybe look more into that to see when people are normally watching. And that could be around lunchtime when people are on lunch breaks at work. But then you think about the people that are retired, so they're not going to be on at that time. So you just never know. It's up in the air. But I'm just so grateful for growth. I'm so happy for growth. I'm happy to have you guys as a community that always support what I do. I mean, it means the world because no man is an island to himself. So you can't do everything on your own. You have to have a village. It does take a village with anything that you do. And so I'm very grateful, because if it wasn't for you guys that are watching and commenting in the live stream, I wouldn't be where I am. Because for starters, YouTube look at the interactions during the live stream, and sometimes when I go live, I can be talking to myself, especially if you guys are not scrolling on YouTube. So if it wasn't for you guys, I would be scrolling on my own. Hey, Sister Pauline, hi there. We're at 1,000 subscribers. Yay! good to see you, honey. Yay, so good to see you. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I would probably YouTube. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel because you have to have people that are watching. You have to have people that you're networking with. You have to have people that like the content. So it's not just having all of the subscribers. It's also about building the relationships to me because I feel like we're like family. We're a little family here. That's what I feel like. Hey, DJ Skills. Hey. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Growth is a great thing, isn't it? It is a great thing and it's very liberating. It feels very good when you are growing. I know, like I said, I wanted to, before the year end, I said, okay, Lord, this was the beginning of the year. I was like, okay, I want to have at least 1,000 subscribers, but you can't just say it because faith without works is dead. So, and I said, Lord, tell me how I can grow my YouTube channel because eventually I want to monetize. Now all I got to do is just get the watch hours. And for some reason, the watch hours are getting less and less. So it's weird. So I'm growing, but the watch hours are not there. I don't know what, I don't know. But I said that I wanted to grow my YouTube channel and the Lord started giving me strategies. He's like, okay, like I said, I send my videos to my friends and I may have 20 people on my texting list. You know how you have those friends that you don't talk every day, but you know you're still friends because you guys text, you know what I mean? And so I will send my content to them. And then once I send the content to them, they might post it on Facebook. And then they post it on Facebook. Somebody else that see them post it, they come on and say, hey, I'm new here. I like your style or whatever. Or on TikTok. When I'm on TikTok, I promote not all my content, but I do promote some of it. And so it was different parts in the growth. So it wasn't just, just posting on here because you got to have other platforms too. If you don't have other platforms, then you could still grow just doing YouTube solely alone. My journey didn't look like that. So my journey was hard work. If you got some downtime, people reaching out to me on my, in TikTok, like messaging, like, hey, I saw you have a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel handle? And I give that to them. Bath and Body Works. I have my little selfie stick. I got the new one now that I posted on my community wall, and when people see that stick come out, now this one is okay, but that pink one, I still got the pink one, and it's kind of like it has 2 legs instead of 3. So it was time to retire her. But when I pulled that out, everybody, oh my goodness, what is that? Do you vlog? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. What's your channel name? So it was a mixture of different things. And I think, again, like I said, for me, that was a part of the entire part of my growth. So it wasn't just here, posting on here. It was everything, just posting on different platforms. And now I had help. Like I said, it does take a village. I had help. My friends would post it on their Facebook page, and then they may have somebody in their family subscribe, and then they may share it on Instagram or something like that. So it was just different parts. But if it had not been for you guys liking and commenting and actually watching the content, I wouldn't be here. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying that because it means a whole lot. And when you pray, God does answer. That I can truly say. He does answer. He hears. Now, it may not be when he tell you how to go about doing something, it may not be the way that you particularly want to do it, but he'll give you the strategies and the ways to grow. And I'm just looking like, and for me, it was so exciting because I stuck with it. I didn't stop. I wanted to stop. And I'm just like, what am I doing this for? Nobody's watching anyway. It doesn't matter. I can stop posting now and they'll never know. And so I had times where I gave myself breaks. I didn't physically say I'm taking a break, but I would have times when I'm taking a break. It may be a week, 2 weeks, or a month, and then I get back to it again. So I know that the Lord, He never makes mistakes. And when He gives us a platform, we use that to be able to encourage others. And for me, like I said, it was an eye-opening experience for me because I stayed with it. Stick and stay, Nicole. Stick and stay. You gotta stick and stay. Even when you feel like nobody's watching, you still stick and stay because there's somebody that saw it. There may be one person or two people, and then the two people turn to 5, and the 5 people turn to 10, and the 10 turn to 20, and then the 20, and it just keeps going up and up and up and up. And you look back, if you take a look, everybody that's on here, if you take a look at some of the videos that you posted maybe 4 or 5 months ago, when you were looking at it at that time and space, you didn't have that many viewers. Well, when you go back and you look at it later on, you're like, man, where did all these people come from? Because that is sometimes the enemy can trick you into thinking that something is not working, because when we pray, the enemy hears it too. So if I said, well, I'm not getting any views, I'm just not going to do this anymore, and later on down the line, if you quit prematurely, you don't see the growth. So that's why it was a very I was a little emotional because I'm a water bucket. I cry about everything. I'm just like, oh my God, thank you, Lord. I cry about everything. But it's because it's like, wow, okay, I did it. I accomplished something. Whether it's small or big, it's still an accomplishment. So I look back on it when I had 200 and 400 subscribers. I'm like, man, 1,000 seems a long way to go. I had people pouring into me too. They continue to pour into me. Nicole, you like to do this. It took me 2 years to start my YouTube channel, because when my friends would say it, I'm like, well, I don't know what to say. Like, what am I saying? And they're like, just post your content. You don't have to, you can do faceless. I was told I can do the faceless content, which is actually a great idea. But you guys have seen my face now, so I can't do faceless. I could, but it's like, girl, where you at? Hi, Nicole. So they kept pouring into me. That's planting seeds, pouring into me. Keep going, Nicole. Don't stop. And so when I got to enough courage to start the YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, literally, when I started, I just had my iPhone just like I do now. I got to upgrade now because I say, Lord, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm buying a camera. Well, here we go. They got some sales and stuff out here. I've been looking, trust me. And so when I started, I had my iPhone. We were at the beach, just recording us on the beach, just having fun. Or, you know, I had moments when we went to the mountains and just, you know, looking at the view, just normal family stuff. And it turned into being shy and starting to actually, you know, learning a skill. It's a skill set. It takes a lot to be a content creator. It's not easy, even though everybody on here, we make it look easy, but it's not easy being a content creator. It is having ideas, and once you have the ideas, you are bringing your ideas to life. When you bring them to life, that's what makes the content creator. And so like I mentioned, it doesn't matter what's trending or not. If it's something that I like, then I'm gonna post about it. And then everybody may not like everything. That's another thing I had to learn, because I'm like, well, why don't they like this one? I think this is a good video. And Terrence's like, babe, don't start that whining. Don't start whining. I'm like, but look at this video. And I spent hours editing, you know, that kind of thing. He's funny. He's my balance for sure. And he's like, babe, do you like the video? I'm like, yeah, I love the video. Okay, so then that's what matters. You love it. I'm like, but I want other people to love it too, you know, that kind of thing. And I had to get to a point where, Nicole, everybody's not gonna like everything. You have some people that may not like cooking videos. They may think it's boring. They may want to shop. So then they may gravitate to the shopping videos. Or you may have people that don't want either one of those things and they may want to travel. Show me something. Where are you going today? You know, where are you guys going for the holidays? Or where are you going for the summer? What about spring break? So when I learned that everybody wasn't going to like everything that I posted, but as long as I like it, it's my personality to be bubbly and to do different things and just have fun with it. Because when you have fun with it, the Bible says that your gift will make room for you. That's what my word reads. It will. It'll make room for you. So in saying all of that, I didn't know I had the gift to be able to create content, but I do. You guys do. And so I looked at my own journey and what my growth looks like for me, and that is how I got where I am today. And I want to continue to grow. I want more people to gravitate to my videos, and I'm just going to keep using the strategies and keep networking with people when I'm at the grocery store or when I'm at a restaurant eating. You'd be amazed at how many people have things in common just like you, just having a conversation. Now, I'm not out promoting my YouTube channel to everybody. I don't do that. But it'll come up in conversation because somebody might say, hey, did you see on YouTube they had this video about XYZ? And I'm like, yeah, I saw that the other day. What is that about? You strike up a conversation, and then once you start talking, oh, and by the way, I have a YouTube channel. You're on YouTube? Oh my gosh, really? What's your channel name? I'll subscribe. And it's just a ongoing cycle, and that is to me building a community, because you can have all the numbers in the world, but if you don't have a community, you don't have anything. The community is what keeps the content flowing. It's having someone like it and actually comment on the content. Hey, you know, I like this video because they put their because in there. So it's creating a community. You guys know I like to eat. I know Jess, she likes to cook. Now she could throw down. Now Jess, if I could come to your house, I'm telling you, honey, you know, just give us an invitation. We'll be there. We'll bring the sodas or whatever you want us to bring. We'll bring something. We won't just be greedy and just be eating. Sab and Tony. Sab, she likes to cook too. And she cooks a lot and good stuff. I can smell it through the phone. I love their videos. Yes, sir. Invite me, Sab. Who else on here? DJ Skills. He actually he has a great channel as well. He does traveling. Listen, you want to know anything about camping or anything about cruising, go to his channel. I'm telling you right now, you'll learn everything you need to know. Who else we have in the room? Shayna. Shayna, she is a mom, she's a wife, and if you don't have a clue about life, she will help you buy a clue. She'll get you right. Planning and strategizing everything, but you have to plan, because if you don't plan, you fail. You will fail. We have some great people in here in the room. And so, hey, Mom. My mom is on here. Hi, Mom. Mom is watching. She is such a supporter. April, that's one of my friends. She's on here. Who else do we have? We have a few people that are in the room. I'm so glad to see you guys. But yes, I like to eat. You guys know that about me. So invite me. I will make sure that I have manners. I'll bring something. If you want me to bring a dish, I'll prefer to just eat. I'll prefer to just eat, so I can bring some drinks or something. You know when you have the cookout, the family cookouts, and you have the auntie that don't cook nothing, but she'll bring some stuff or give you the money to go get it. Yeah, I'll do that. I just want to sit down and say grace and eat. Oh my goodness. But see, and it's just about having fun, just being who you are. People gravitate to authenticity. You know, Jess, she was cooking Thanksgiving. My Lord, she had those greens. Oh Lord Jesus. I said, now Lord, I just ate. I can't be hungry again, but the greens look so good. And she said, listen, now I got my bonnet on, okay? This is real life. I'm in my kitchen and I'm cooking, all right? This is what you're going to see with me. All things real, okay? And Sab had her live stream. She was making some, what were you making, Sab? I think it was some oatmeal. The ingredients for her oatmeal, it looks so great and creamy. I could have 2 bowls because I like to eat. So I'm just saying, the community, it means a lot. Having people in your community, it means a lot. And even if it's just one like and one comment, but you know it's sincere and it's somebody who really cares and they really enjoy watching your content. So let me go back to the comments. Let's see. Oatmeal porridge, yeah. Yes, Jess, it's no need to try to get away from the cooking content because, girl, you can throw down. You can throw down. Just cook, Jess. I love it. You know, if you don't have nobody else watching, I'm going to watch it because I like to eat. I'm a foodie at heart. Now, the Lord is dealing with me because, you know, just I just like to enjoy my meal. I do. I love to enjoy a meal. I've always been a foodie. I think my grandmother knew that at a very young age because I was the little girl. My grandmother would make the biscuits, the homemade biscuits, so she would make them. And then there was this Tupperware bowl that would sit on the table. And I was the one that would, I would go in there, guys, and steal the biscuits. I'm guilty. I would steal them. I would just go in there and I knew how many was in there. So I'm like, if I get an extra one, like how fast can I eat it? And I'll rearrange the biscuits where it don't look like. And she's like, who been in my bowl? You know. So I've been a bread lover my whole life. I know you're probably like, really, Nicole? I had to share that because that was yeah, I loved my granny. God rest her soul. I lost her a year ago, but she would pick up on everything, and I'm thinking, man, she must have eyes in the back of her head. Now I'm a mom. I have eyes in the back of my head too. So I guess it's just one of those things. But that was me. I was the one that was in the kitchen and I'm looking in the pot. And I'm like, oh, that looks good. She's like, you want some? Yes, ma'am. I was like the teacher's pet. So I stayed out of trouble and I eat, and you know, she make her meals and stuff, and when she was making cakes, I licked the bowl because I love the bowl. So we had like this agreement with myself and my cousins, my family, because there was a lot of us, you know. And so I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna get the bowl and you get the spoon. And they were thinking, yes, I got the spoon this time. And I'm like, ha, I got the whole bowl. Boo boo, I got the bowl. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh. Forgive me, guys. I just love to have fun. That's my little tidbit about eating. So keep cooking, Jess, Sab, and Tony, and DJ Skills. Keep showing us around. I gotta look at your latest video because I believe you had a premiere. I don't know if you were with your daughter or something, but I gotta watch your latest premiere. I'm gonna watch it after I get off the live stream because I believe in supporting my people because they support me and watch my content. So I can be a little boring sometimes, but It's just my personality. And like I said, this is really exciting for me. It's an exciting time for me right now. And I am just so thrilled about growth. Um, oh, you dropped 4 different videos? Oh my goodness. I'm going to be entertained tonight. Because I'm definitely going to be watching for sure. Definitely going to be watching. Absolutely. Yes, if you, I think all of you guys are connected with DJ Skills, camping and traveling, but he has great content and people watch his content. I mean, like I said, I've never done a cruise. I'm considering doing a cruise. I'm a little nervous about that. I don't know. I think it's just being fearful of things or things that are, it's something that's taught earlier on. So it's, you know, it's the water, I guess. And you hear people say, oh Lord, you know, you get out there in the ocean and you know you can't swim. That's a lot of water to drink, that kind of thing. So I think the fear is just something that's planted earlier on. So I am getting rid of my fears and really, like I said, stepping out on different things. The cruise is something I have not done, but DJ Skills make it look fun. He makes it look fun, and the eating and stuff on the cruise ships and different places, something I would love to do. Now, speaking of which would be for a person like myself that has never gone on a cruise, what would be the best cruise line for someone that has never cruised before? Like someone like me, because I've never done it, but I would like to explore that a little bit. So y'all let me know which would be the best cruise line for cruising, because I know that they have it's one that's very popular. I'm trying to think of it. It's like a party cruise line. Oh boy, what is the name of the cruise line? My goodness. Help me out, guys. It's like a party cruise line. I can't think of it. It'll come back to me. But yes, so that's something that I want to explore a little bit. Carnival. Yeah, see? He already knew. Carnival is the party cruise line. So do you think that I should start there or maybe something a little different? Because I don't know. Even though I'm not that old, I just, you know, the party stuff, yeah. I mean, because if I'm not going to be out and getting into all of that, I don't need to do that. You know what I mean? I'm like the old lady, little old Mother Hubbard. I get into bed early. Terrence says 6 o'clock. I beg to differ, 6 p.m. I'm in bed usually about 9 p.m. The more expensive one, if you take a Carnival cruise. Okay. Okay. Got it. Well, that might be something you guys will see us explore a little bit. And definitely camping. We're going to be doing some of that next year. Oh my Lord. You will see the Bovans camping. That's going to be hilarious because you got Nicole here who glamping is probably what it's called for me. And you have my little boy, the 11-year-old, who like bugs, but he don't really like bugs, and he complains. And then you have Paul Bunyan, which is Terrence, who he's like, when you picture, so a good picture of Terrence camping, he's like the person that if we go fishing or something, he can get a stick and just jab the fish in the water, you know. Me, I need to have the, you know, throw the reel out in there, and I'm teasing him. He's gonna see the live and be like, baby, really? You throwing shade, but I'm the one that will throw the reel out in the water, but I don't want to take the fish off. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I threw it out there, reeled it up, somebody take this thing off because it gets in the you know, it's a hook. The hook gets in the mouth and stuff, and you gotta woo. Don't want to do that. And I don't want to put the worm on, but I'll throw the reel out there. So he'd be like, babe, that's why I can't go fishing with you, because what's the point? I'm like, the point is we're spending time together. Let me look at the comments. NCL is another great line, and MSC has very inexpensive cruises on a luxury level. Okay. I'm definitely going to look into it, DJ Skills. Thank you so much for that. Definitely going to look into it and see what Mr. Bovan would like to do, because I don't think he's ever been cruising either. Now, he get on the plane and go anywhere in the world, but I don't think he's done the cruise either. So that will be an experience for both of us to do. So that's giving us an idea. Take you guys with us so you can see what cruise line we chose. But yeah, I love my husband so much because he is also very supportive on my journey with this YouTube thing. Whatever it is that I need, if it's just encouragement, or if he get in the camera and say, hey, I'm like, babe, you don't have to do anything. Just be with me while I'm vlogging. And he rocks out with me. He's there when I'm vlogging. Take the time to do that. And that means a lot too. Like I said, no man is an island to himself. Now, it's okay to do your content solo or whatever, but it's always nice to have somebody in the corner with your cheerleader. I would say Terrence is definitely a cheerleader. He roots me on and encourages me. And like I mentioned, when it came to creating the content, if it was not enough views for me, he's like, well, do you like the content? Yes, I love the content. And he said, okay, then that's what matters. You like it. And I'm like, yeah, but I spent hours editing and nobody's watching it, you know. So you just have to, as I mentioned, don't abort the mission too soon. You keep going, keep striving. And if it's something that you like to do in your time, in your season, it's going to flourish. Now, I'm not with posting every day. You hear some content creators say, well, post every day. I'm not doing that. I am not posting every day because one, I don't have the time. And two, for me, I'm editing and it takes a lot. So I don't have the time to post every day. Now, what I will start back doing, what I found that worked out for me earlier on was doing the premieres. Doing the premieres was very helpful for me because it allowed me to plan. So I do the content. When I started, I did my content on Saturdays, and I might have a premiere the next Saturday. So I was always posting a week behind, but I'm supposed to post every Saturday. So I think I'm gonna go back to doing that because I got good feedback from doing the premieres. And then, you know, when people that are scrolling on YouTube, they see the premiere. So when they go to your channel, they'll see the premiere, or if you have a scheduled live stream, and I think that helps too with growing. Oh, thank you, Mr. Bovan, for encouraging our girl. Oh, yeah. Saab, he is the best. He is the best motivator. If you ever need someone to put you back in a good space, whether it's spiritually or mentally, he is that guy because he is so... Terrence is... So I'm bubbly. Terrence is more like the protector of your peace kind of person. So he's gonna make sure, okay, so he'll tell you, listen, I'm not gonna short change what you're saying, but if this is causing you grief, or if this is causing you to feel some type of way, don't do it. He's that kind of person. So me, I'm always like, well, I'm bubbly today. What we're doing today, and it's okay with being bubbly. But he's more like the person to be a shoulder. That's what I love about him. That and do some shorts. Yes, shorts. That's right, DJ Skills. DJ Skills said do some YouTube shorts. We were just talking about that earlier. I think with the YouTube shorts, people have, you know, like I said, the attention span is shorter. I mean, you know, sometimes they prefer a YouTube short versus a long form. Now me, I'm very thorough Betty over here. I prefer long form videos, but the shorts are popular and it brings more people to your page. So I look at shorts like an interview. That's how I look at YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts is like an interview. So people, when I post my shorts, it's always people that have never watched my content. It's always new people. So I look at it like an interview. So I'm posting my shorts. People see, well, what she's talking about. You know, something that's not long and it grabs their attention quickly. So like when Jess, all about the Max, when she did the viral or the trending Grinch adult meal at McDonald's, people gravitated to it because it was posted on TikTok. So I look at the YouTube shorts like an interview. It really is sort of like an interview. They don't know who I am and they see something like, oh yeah, I like her. So what people tend to do, because I do it, when I see a YouTube short, if I like it, I will definitely give it a thumbs up. Most of the time I don't comment, and then I go to their page and I look at what kind of content they're posting. Now, nothing too crazy. I don't do crazy stuff, but shorts always better for me because I don't have much time to film long form. I said I was going to try and make time to do some long form. DJ Skills said I attach a related video to my shorts as well. Yes, that does help. The related videos, because for instance, I do, so for my YouTube shorts, and most of you guys too here that are watching, well, about all of you guys, you get like a lot of views to your YouTube shorts. When I do the get like 1,000 views or something like that, and I post a related video, they not, maybe I'll say 50, there's a 50% chance that they will click on the long form and watch that video too. And then, you know, even if they don't watch the whole thing. So I think I was doing the long form videos earlier because I felt that it would help with my watch hours. And that's why I was doing that. Some people on YouTube, they go live every day. So for instance, you have some people doing Vlogmas. I think Shayna, you're doing Vlogmas, right? She's doing Vlogmas on her channel. And so they have 25 days of content, you know, something to about that season. But I probably can't, I know I'm not gonna be going live every day for 25 days, but I'm gonna be going live again here soon. And I'm gonna try to do it a few times a week, because when people start gravitating to your page, you want to keep their interest, and because there's a lot of competition out here, not that you have to compete with anybody because you're an individual, but when you're starting to build, now that I'm building momentum, this is what I call it, I want to make sure I keep their interest. Shayna said, I like long form as well. I am trying now to do 5 minutes for long form this month to get people to watch a shorter long form, LOL, because I'm sitting down and talking. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that, Shayna. The long form, I like, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm talking too on my long form videos too. So I'm trying to be, I mean, you could do, all of it works. All of it works. But I think this month I'm going to do more the YouTube shorts, because people are watching now. So I'm going to do like, try to do some trending stuff. I don't know. Like I said to you guys, I'm going to try. I kind of feel like I'm out of the loop sometimes with some of the trending things, because, you know, like I saw a YouTube short and it said use this sound and get 1 million views, and it's the stupidest sound ever. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? That kind of thing, you know. So I some of the stuff I will change up a little bit, but like it's like use this sound and get 1 million views. And the person that had that sound, I go to the bottom of the page where that picture is at the bottom right corner, and I click on it, and you see people using the same little stupid sound, and they're getting like 1 million views. I'm like, what in the world? I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to use that sound. I want to use my own sound. You know, oh, you saw that too? Yeah, Sab and Tony. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to, I mean, but it's trending. And people use it. It's, I don't know, it's like a bouncing noise or something crazy. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, YouTube Shorts is definitely where it is, because people are, and that's why for me, TikTok, you can grow faster there than you can on YouTube, only because, now this is just my experience, I could be wrong, only because TikTok is more boom, you know, it's like, you know, it's short stuff and people are just posting all the time. Now my daughter told me if I need to post at least 2 or 3 times a day. I said, now say what again, sweetie? She said, Mommy, if you want to grow, you have to post at least 2 to 3 times a day. Now, I do agree that you have to be consistent, but when you get older, who's posting 2 to 3 times a day on TikTok? Not us. Not unless you are retired. Nothing wrong with being retired. But, you know, I work. So I cannot do that, and I won't make time to do that. Yeah, exactly. He said, I was tempted to test the theory, but as you said, it was a quick no. Definitely a quick no. Definitely a quick no. I was tempted too, Sob, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to use that sound. So again, there are things that people gravitate to, and some of it I just think it's just silly, and I'm just not going to explore that on my page. But there are things that are fun that we can do. Now the dancing stuff, like I said, I don't know. The Tamia challenge, that's what my husband wants to do. So Lord, we may have to do the dance and then show you what our toes look like later from stepping on each other's feet. I don't know, because I can't get the rhythm right to save my life. But we're going to explore it. I mean, it's a good laughing point, I guess, for people to laugh. Hey, babe.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's a good laughing point. Look, as soon as I said that, my husband came in. But yeah, the Tamia challenge, I mean, because they're really getting down. There's another one too that I saw on TikTok. It was a dance challenge. What was it? I believe it was Mariah Carey. She did one. They did one for her. What are some of the other challenges on TikTok, babe? The dancing challenges. You heard me, baby?
What?
What are some of the other
I can't hear you.
I don't think he heard me, but there was a few dance challenges on TikTok, so we'll see. We'll have fun with it. There's one where you do it with your spouse and they have to pick you up, and then you look like the Titanic. Like your husband pick you up and then you put your arms out like the Titanic. Oh my Lord, I might bust my lip and fall down, because Lord knows that's yeah, too much for me. I don't know, like I said, we're going to be exploring a lot of things on this channel for sure. I can't wait, because you guys are going to be laughing with us, because Lord have mercy. Trey thinks that people on the channel gravitate to him and Dad more than me. I guess I'm boring Nancy. He's like, Mommy, I saw the video that you did of me and they like me. I'm a celebrity. I said, you sure are, baby. You're a celebrity. So it makes him, it makes my baby, um, it makes him happy too to see that we're growing, because he's like, Mom, we got 1,000 subscribers, yay! I said, we gotta celebrate. He's like, yeah, we gotta celebrate. What do you want to do? And I said, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we gotta do something, right? So we're probably gonna have some cake and all that stuff too. Let's see what the comments say. The confidence, yes, he is very confident. And now he wants his own channel. I'm like, no, sir, we're not doing that. But you can make your appearance on Mommy's channel. We're not creating your own, but you can make your appearance on Mommy's channel. Because when I tell my husband it's for me and him, he's like, no, it's your channel. And I'm like, but you're on it. He's like, yeah, we're all on it, but it's your channel. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, when are you gonna make your debut? And so when he's in it, he's in he has the time because he worked so much. But Trey is very confident, extremely confident. So like I said, guys, I missed you, and I had to come on and share with you about my growth. I'm super duper excited about it. Super duper excited about it. And you know what I'm thinking about? Because we always talk about food. I'm thinking about nothing but cakes. Have you guys tried that? Those cakes are so good. They're so good. I think my favorite flavor is red velvet, because I love red velvet cake. But you should try the nothing but cakes. I think that's gonna be my treat today. Nothing but cakes, because honey, I went to Nothing But Cakes, and well, actually my husband, what he did for my birthday in September, he purchased me the little, I wish I had the picture still, but he purchased me the little cupcakes, but they were little mini butt cakes. And I believe it was 12 of them. And girl, y'all, I sat there and ate half a dozen by myself, just greedy. I said, babe, these things are so good. And so after that, even the kids like it. And you know, children are picky, but they even liked it. And I said, you know, babe, I want another one of these. So he went and bought me another one. And then after that, I went back in October when I was doing Vlogtober. I went and I got the pumpkin spice. That was so, I don't do anything pumpkin, but they were good. If you're looking for a good cake, a good treat, go. Oh, thank you, Sab. Thank you so much. If you're looking for a good treat, that's a great place to start. Nothing but cakes. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here in a little bit, because like I said, I didn't really have a topic today. I just came on just to say hi, because I missed you guys and I wanted to share my growth with you. And I'm using my little stand. Now Kayla was playing with it earlier, and I don't know what she did, but these kids, they just know without reading a manual for anything. And it has the face recognition, so it turns, it swivels when you move. So this is going to be a game changer with my content in the future, for sure. It has a remote control to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me see. So this is what it looks like up close. So it has the it has a remote control, and it's a cord that comes with it, but I don't know what in the world it is. It's compatible with the iPhones as well as the Androids too. I think the cord is to charge it, because it was on earlier and now it's not moving. But you can position your phone upward like this, or you can do it like this way. So you can kind of do both with it. It's really nice. You did very well for not having a topic. I struggle with that. Oh, thank you, Sub. Yeah, you know what? I've heard someone else say that too. Like when I get on and start talking, they're like, you do really good with just talking if you don't have a topic. But I think it's just because my heart is for the people. I really like having good conversation and talking. And so when I have you guys interacting in the comments, it gives me so much confidence. I'm like, yes, now we're gonna talk about this and we're gonna do this and that. So it's I love it. You all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I enjoy it, Nicole, and congrats. Oh, thank you, Sis P. Thank you, Sister P. Miss Pauline Coleman, she's in the chat. Thank you so much for watching and listening. It means a lot. Like I said, I wouldn't be nothing without you guys. Absolutely nothing. I love you so much. Oh, and the Academy Award goes to Nicole. It goes to Nicole, but seriously, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I would not be anywhere near where I am if it wasn't for you guys. Because if it was just one comment and one like, it gives you the motivation to keep going. So that's why I said no man is an island to himself. We all need somebody. We all need a community. And that is what, for me, this platform gave me, was a community. And when I found my community, oh man, it's over. It was completely over. I'm like, I can do this. I can really do this. And we oftentimes tell ourselves that, you can talk yourself out of doing something. And when you tell yourself you can do it, you can really do it. That's why there's power in the tongue and what we say. So if you are negative, I'm reminded that you're putting that out in the universe. You're putting the negativity in the universe. So that's what you're going to get back, negativity. But if you stay positive and you speak positivity, you're putting that in the atmosphere. Because you ever notice, you can walk into a room with negative people, and then you are that shining light, and you go in there, hi, good morning, and they may have had a bad day, but just because you said good morning and you're positive, it's a moth to the light. So they flock, they gravitate to it. And we know that darkness and light can't stay in the same space, if you get what I'm saying. So if you're that light and you're going in there and you're positive, hi, hey guys, that's how I am, really. When you see me on YouTube like this, I'm really bubbly like that, for real. Now, I've had coworkers say, Nicole, you're doing too much. It is too early in the morning. I don't drink coffee or any of that, but they're like, you're doing a lot. So I always tell people, if I'm too much, just tell me to pipe it down with just a little bit. And I would just say, good morning, in a quiet manner, and not like, hi guys, good morning, kind of thing. Let's see what the comments say. I am going to attempt to go live. I haven't done it yet. I'm afraid of it. I'm trying to adjust my mindset. You are awesome at it. Thank you, Shayna. DJ Skills said, yeah, don't speak no negativity into existence. Manifest good and positivity. Hi, Godfidence. Oh my goodness. Hi, honey bunny. It's good to see you. That's right. Being a light, and I know, because it's who I am, I know that I myself have walked into rooms and I have felt negative energy, but the Lord is just like, be who you are. Forget them. So, if you are negative, then, by all means, you can be negative because you are your own person, but I'm positive. So when I'm the light and I'm, hi, good morning, because sometimes that one thing that you say can change a person's day or their perception of life. And that's why I try to. Now, I have bad days also, of course. We all do. But I try to stay positive. And like I mentioned with my selfie stick, being in the store, people see that and they're like, hey, and Trey has witnessed it. My son, he's witnessed it. When we're in the store, and they're like, hey, what's that thing you're holding? I'm like, oh yeah, it's a selfie stick. I'm just recording some content. And they're like, wait, you're a content creator? And I go, yeah, because you don't really think about it. You're not like me. I'm just me. And I just take it in there and just vlog. And they're like, you're a content creator? I'm like, yeah. Something like that. What's your channel name? And literally, so when you're just positive and when you are loving life, despite what's going on in life, you attract what you put in the universe. I am a firm believer in that. I tell my children that too. If you're always negative Nancy, you don't have anything good to say, you have a horrible outlook on life, well, that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract other people who have a horrible outlook on life. You're going to attract other people that are negative Nancy's, and you're going to attract other people who don't have anything positive to say. So I teach them, and they're good at it. Trey thinks, I don't know, he might have been a pastor in another life. My little boy, because Lord knows, honey, he gets in there and start talking. He has a karaoke machine that Dad bought him. Big mistake. Not in a bad way, but it has a microphone. So he gets in here. Man, I tell you, maybe one day I should let you guys see him in action, because he gets that mic and he start praying or or singing. He loves Michael Jackson, so he'll start singing and performing. And I really think that me being out here and me doing what I'm doing, and my daughters see that I like it. She's like, Mommy, you're so cute. I'm like, why do you say that? She's like, because like you're growing your YouTube channel. I'm so happy for you. And they're genuinely happy for me, because I waited until I got in my 40s to start YouTube. I don't know, I guess. I don't think it's a bit midlife crisis. What I don't even know if I'm old enough to have a midlife crisis, but I waited till I got in my 40s to start creating content. Just, it's a hobby, something that I like to do. And then I myself found out that I'm good at it and I like to do it. So new content is coming. New content is definitely coming, and it's just a breath of fresh air to have people behind you that's supporting you, even your children. Because what we don't understand as parents is when your children see you happy, it makes them happy. Whether they're big children or older children, when they see Mommy and Daddy is happy, oh man, I can conquer anything. I can do anything. Trey wants to start a YouTube channel, but no. We're not going to do that. Maybe when he gets old enough to handle his own account, he can do that. But like I said, he can make a debut on our channel, my husband said. But he's very confident, extremely. And I watch him, how he navigates. And when I'm recording the content, I watch how he, he's just being who he is. And he's naturally funny. He's a sweet kid. He definitely is a sweet kid. Let me look at the comments. Oh my goodness, do I have Chastity on here? That's my friend. Hi, Chastity. Hey, girl. Oh my gosh. Hi, honey bunny. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you here. People have asked, am I an influencer? This is DJ Skills. People have asked, am I an influencer? And in some ways, yes. I never thought about it, that until I was asked. Exactly. Hey, baby.
Hey.
Want to come say hi?
Hi.
Come here. They want to see you. Look at my husband. You look good today. Come on, baby. Baby, come on.
I don't want to be on. Sorry, I ain't trying to be a butt munch. I video
baby.
every day.
Hey, honey.
Baby, how you doing?
Hi, honey. He smells good, too. DJ Skills is on here. Your buddy, the one that likes Philly.
You try to throw the Philly thing in there.
Yeah.
See how she did that right there?
Look at his cap.
It says New York. That's because it's only matching my colors.
So he got his jeans on and stuff and things, smelling good. He's like, I don't want to be on camera.
I got the stuff
he
for
said,
his
yo,
pizza.
yo.
What's up? Hey, I got the pizza stuff for him, but when I got the stuff for him to make his homemade pizza, I forgot the cheese.
He's gonna make his pizza.
Yeah, I'm not making. Sorry, fellas, I don't sound bad. He can make his own pizza.
So I thought Papa said he was gonna go get Trey some pizza. I thought he was gonna go order some pizza. Well, you guys know from watching my vlogs, Trey likes to make his own pizza. So Dad went and got him a pizza for him to make. Now, I don't know if he's going to want to make it, babe.
Hey, that's on him. Hey, you sitting somewhere else. Now, let's go tell everybody else. She's sitting in 1,000 more places, too. So,
oh, yeah. Chastity's on, babe. Tell Chastity hi. She said she loves us. We love
hi,
you,
Chastity.
too.
How are you doing? All right. Bye, ladies. Love you, babe. I'll be right back.
Okay. He made his debut.
All I think we need for him is cheese. Everything else is got. I got turkey meat. Turkey pepperoni, sausage. He make his own personal. So
okay. Okay.
All right. So let me just grab that. Go ahead. I'll wait for you.
April said, "Hey, oh." Yes, Chastity. Things are well with us, as you can see. My husband. I still give him the googly eyes. I love my husband. Still give him the googly eyes, and Chastity can tell you, April can tell you, we are like this in real life. This is real life for sure. But as DJ Skills was mentioning before, I was beautifully interrupted by my wonderful husband. I think I made him come in the camera. But as he was saying how he didn't look at himself as an influencer, you don't think about it because you're doing what you like to do. And so when people see me out and I'm vlogging and they're like, oh wow, you are a content creator, and I'm like, yeah, something like that, because you're just not really thinking about it. But that's being humble. And when you're in a humble place, and when you have a spirit of gratitude, and when you really enjoy people and really enjoy what you're doing, I know that the Lord will make room for you. Your gifts will make room for you. It is a gift to be able to sit and talk to people and have conversations. Shayna, I would like for you to go live. You let us know on your community wall. I will be there to support you because you have a gift too. You're like how I was when I first started. I was very, very shy, extremely. And man, I thought my personality developed, or they say your personalities develop when you're a little kid, but I didn't really have much to say when I was a little kid. And now that I've gotten older, and I guess maybe it was there and I kind of suppressed it a little bit. So now I'm just like, hi, da, 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 do my little dance, hi guys. And I'm really happy because that's how I always been, but I just didn't, sometimes you have to have an atmosphere to grow. So just speaking a little bit about growing up, I was more so in a place of always being told, well, you don't know what you're talking about, or you're not as smart as you think you are, that kind of thing. So not really having the support system, because you know that a child's environment shapes their personality. I do believe that. And so when I didn't have that, those specific things in my environment, I'll say it that way, I just suppressed everything, and I just chose, now I wasn't a mute, but I chose to be quiet and play with my dolls. And I never could really express, because in those days it was kids, if we said something, we were always told, when company come in the house, you go in the room, and you stay in there. You don't come out here when grown folks are talking, that kind of thing. And so if we had an idea, kids don't really know what they're talking about. That's the era that I grew up in, and most of you guys too. Children don't really know what they're talking about. They're just children, or people say they're just kids. They just talking. They don't know. And so now that I'm older, I am able to really express my personality and really enjoy what I do. And that's why I started this channel. Like, comment, and share. Oh, thank you, Chastity. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Hold on one second. Let me make you guys, I got some more moderators I'm gonna make on here. I want all of you guys moderators. Let's see, add as a moderator, bam. So you're gonna be a moderator. You get one, you get one, you get one. Hold on, guys. Because that way when you guys come in the channel, when I go live, if there's any spam, you guys can get them. Sick them. All right, let's see. DJ Skills, I'm gonna make you one. There we go. All right, woohoo! Moderators in the house. If you guys don't see blue on your name, let me know. Let me get, gonna do one for Jess. All right, woohoo! I got moderators, yay! So if I get spam, you guys can get them. I'll say, get them, moderators, get them. So it was something in here. Oh, Sab and Tony says we have to work holiday party, so gotta get ready. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, okay, thank you so much for that. You enjoy your evening as well. Thank you for coming on and sharing your time with me and congratulating me and just growing in general and just being excited about life. I'm always excited and full of life. I'm gonna stay that way. Got some new stuff coming, travel stuff. So it's good stuff. Now, Confidence, I see you're in the house. How are you, my dear? Oh my goodness, how are you? How's your Saturday going? Now, did anybody cook today? Did anybody cook today? And DJ Skills, do you cook? I know you travel a whole lot, but do you cook? I don't know if you cook. We got a few cooks in the house. And you guys know I like to, and I like to eat. So I have to cook. Let me see. Pretty good, thanks to you. Oh, I'm glad you had a good Saturday. My Saturday was good. I was out for most of the day. That's why I'm dressed like this, like it's about to be a snow. Camping out. Okay. Yeah, that camping thing, that's something going to be in 2026. My goodness, hold your horses, guys, because it's going to be funny getting me out in a camper and camping and doing all that stuff. My goodness. Because I asked my husband, I said, well, babe, when you use the bathroom, what do you do? What do you do with it when you use the bathroom? He's like, oh, there's a process. And he's talking about, like, I don't know, like you change it like a pot or something. Nope, not doing that. So you see, not doing that. And we park in, like on a campground or something. I don't know. They have like places like a store where you can go in and use the bathroom, because I'm not going to use that thing. Not unless I have to. I meal prep a little something. Oh, yep, Chastity. My friend, I know you cook, Chastity. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. We got to come visit. Get us a plate, girly. So yeah, the camping stuff, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Because life is changing, and I think that we all got to learn how to camp in some form of fashion. We don't know what this world is going to do. Be able to live off the land, start the garden and all that stuff like that. I think, I know for a fact, those are things that we all, myself included, has to do, because I told my grandmother before she passed away that I wanted to start a garden. Well, I have not started a garden because I don't really have a green thumb, and she's like, just Google it. That's what she told me. And I'm thinking, Granny, what do you know about Google? She said, honey, get on Google and Google it. All right, well, guess I'll be Googling like the certain fruits and vegetables to plant during when the seasonal changes. I pick a camping spot near the restroom facilities and where I go, okay, it's very clean. Yes, so that's probably what I'll be doing as well when we're camping, DJ Skills, and pick a place where I can actually physically go to the bathroom, because I don't know about changing the toilet stuff. I don't know how that works, or pumping and all. No, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. That's another popular niche, gardening. It is. Gardening is definitely a popular niche. I find myself watching the channels where homesteading channels. I find myself watching those. I really like to watch those, how they are um, like prepping their food. Now I have been buying like bags, the big bags of rice. You can get those at Sam's. And now I research a lot. So for if something were to happen, for one person, 20 pounds of rice, one person have 20 pounds of rice, that'll last for a year. So it's four of us in here. So we would get four 20-pound bags of rice. And if, I don't know, like the market crash or you can't get to the store and it's a calamity in the world, you get 1 pound, one 20-pound bag of rice, and that lasts for a year. Now, after a year, I don't know what we're gonna do. We probably have to fast and stay prayed up. But right now, I got them from Sam's. I don't know how to store it, so I just keep it in the bag, and I've had it for about, I want to say, for about a year. I've had the 20-pound bag of rice. Let's see. He said, "Oh no, I do my best not to eat rice." DJ Skills, Chastity. I like that we are breaking chains by allowing our little people to be heard. That's right, Chastity. That is right. That is right. Our little people has to be heard. We grew up in an era, like I mentioned, where the kids were told to be quiet. You don't need to be talking. Be quiet. Stay in the room. Stay out of sight, so to speak. But you know they have things, children have things to say. Now I don't believe in sassiness, but they do have a voice. They do get tired and aggravated. I mean, they're human like we are. Just because they are your children, it doesn't give us the right as parents to antagonize them. You know what I mean? So I think some parents, not to speak on parenting, but I guess I'm just going there anyway because of what Chastity said. I think some parents believe that just because I'm your parent, you do as I say and not as I do, kind of thing. But they have bad days. Like my son, sometimes he would come in from school and he's pouting. I'm like, "What's the matter, baby?" Because I would pick him up from school and he'd say, "I don't know, mommy, I just had a bad day." They have bad days. Give them space. He might not want to run to the fridge and grab some food. He might want to go lay down or something. But I try to make sure I talk to him if he got a sad face. I call it the sad face. "What's the sad face about?" And, he'll talk to me and say, "Hey, this happened in school or that happened." And we have dialect about it. And sometimes I just listen to him vent. And then after he talks, he says, "I feel better, mommy. I love you." Like, I love you too. "You want anything?" "No." "Can I lay here?" "You can lay here." So I didn't get that. And that's the reason why I um I love on my children. And I think the corporal punishment with the parenting is one thing that is that's things that's been passed down through slavery. I believe that. Now, some may not believe that, but I believe that that was passed down through slavery. The corporal punishment, like beating them to death. You don't have to do that. I mean, not to say you don't spank. So I guess what I'm saying, like for me, I choose to just talk to them and see. Now, I don't do the disrespect, but just because I'm mom don't mean that my children can't talk to me and say, "Hey, well, I don't like this. Well, why don't you like this?" "Well, I feel my feelings are hurt when you say it that way." Because you have when you're a parent, you have children that they may need a few swats on the butt, and you have some, like one of your children, one of the kids may not need the swap on the buns. They just may need to be talked to. So it's just different for different children. But you're right, Chastity. I'm glad you brought that point up. So I try to do things differently. I have been doing things differently with my children, and you know, they have a voice and they need to be heard, and they are just as important as I am. So that is that on that topic. It was something else I was gonna mention too about the food. Canned goods. Well, maybe not really canned goods, but so we bought, my husband bought, because he's like, you know, we gotta stock up. I have nothing against stocking up. I don't eat the little fish in the cans, but we were getting them anyway. What do they call? Um, oh Lord, sardines. I think that's what they're called. And those things, I didn't know that they had the little head. I thought it was like the sardines. It's okay, baby. The sardines, they had the head on it. Yeah. And Terrence was like, "Well, baby, that's what your grandparents and stuff ate, stuff like that." And I'm just like, "So then that's what they fed me?" I don't know. You know, when you're a kid, you don't know what in the world is on it, but sardines, yes. Um, I yes. So Shayna said, "Oh, I didn't make you a mod, Shayna. Let me make you a mod." Shayna said you can get canned chicken like tuna. And I know that you. Oh yes, I did. It says remove. I did. I mean, oh no, that's not you, Shayna. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. Add as a moderator. Here we go. I want all you guys my mods. Okay. Um, we have the tuna. I don't think we have the chicken. Where did you get your chicken from, Shayna? I don't think we had the chicken. Let's see. Great and grits. Chastity said the sardines is great and grits. Yeah, like I said, I know we probably ate them when I was little, but I didn't realize they had the little head. I'm like, so do you cut? So Chastity, when you put them in your grits, do you cut the little head off? I don't know. I just have a problem with eyes and stuff. Something looking at me. I don't know. Like I was telling you with the fishing part, I can go fishing. I'll go. Me and my husband already talked about that. That's something we're going to explore too next year. You're going to see a lot of content, a lot of funny content. Like I'm going to really let you guys see when I'm throw the reel out in the water, pull the fish up. Well, I don't want to take it off. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to look at the eyes. I'm the kind of person just clean the fish. I can fry it, cut the head and all that stuff up. I'm not doing that, but you know, I can fry it. Just like with chicken. Like back in the day, they wring the chicken's neck. I'm visual. It's just something for Nicole. I can't do it. They have it at Walmart, I think. Okay. Okay. Is there a specific brand that you use, Shayna, for the canned chicken? So we've been doing that because we know with the times that we're living in is very uncertain. So it can be expensive to shop in bulk. So what we've been doing is we just go pick up a few things at a time. So for instance, when I'm going to the grocery store or when Terrence goes to the grocery store, we may pick up a few extra bags of rice. It don't mean that we're spending like thousands of dollars every time we go to the store, or hundreds even. I mean, because you know, you can shop on a budget. I can. Yeah, we can eat. They put me in the White House, we wouldn't be in debt. I can assure you of that, because I'm just like my grandmother. Listen, we not eating this caviar and stuff. Steak and caviar. Get you some hot dogs. We're gonna put these hot dogs together. They're gonna be good. Get the coleslaw, make it from scratch. We have some nice fries here. You can do sweet potato fries, or we can do the regular fries. Like I can put a meal together, okay? That's a skill. It is definitely a skill, because you ever wonder, when you were a kid, I did, when my grandmother was in the kitchen cooking, now we'd go in there, I'm like, Granny, there's nothing in here to eat. She said, there's plenty in there, baby. You hadn't looked. And you know, I didn't sass, but I'm thinking in my head, there's nothing in here. My granny go in the kitchen, she gets some beans, put some make some pinto beans, put them, season them really good. I'm talking about that real country seasoning, like season them with the meat and all that stuff. Get some rice, make some cornbread. She may or may not have a meat and honey, or either make biscuits. That's a meal, and we eat good for days. So, um, I'm learning to stretch the little that I have. Like I said, it's a skill. That's something that I've adapted from my grandmother. So I don't spend, if I can help it, I don't spend a whole lot. So when we go in the store, as far as the prepping part, we just buy a little bit of extra every time we go. So it may be a few extra bags of beans, or maybe a few extra bags of rice, that kind of thing. That's how we've been doing. And we're running out of space. So I'm gonna probably have to get another pantry for my kitchen, um, and buy that and stock that and kind of organize it a little better, because we got like our cabinets are running over, which is a blessing. But um, also when prepping too, you have to switch out the stuff that you're buying. Now the sardines, Chastity, I don't know. I can't do that. And we have a lot of them. Now, if I'm hungry, of course I gotta eat it. I will cry while I'm trying to figure out how the little head part is gonna come off to eat it. But we have a lot of those, and I didn't know that with the sardines they have like the because they're in oil, but you can get like the different flavors too. I had no idea. So Mr. Bovan found all kind of stuff. Swanson is the name of the chicken brand, what Shayna said. I cut back from rice. I switched from white rice to cauliflower. Okay. So Chastity, you use cauliflower. Now, is cauliflower like broccoli? Is it the same as broccoli, Chastity? And do you eat the cauliflower? Do you eat it raw, or do you eat the cauliflower, like, do you steam it or something? I have, speaking of that part, when I mentioned the broccoli, now I can do my broccoli different ways. I can steam it. I can put it in, um, like cook with it, as far as if I'm doing, like if I'm doing chicken Alfredo or something like that, I might add some broccoli in it like that. Or I just do broccoli different ways. I bake it too, and just like season it. DJ Skills say yes. It actually tastes like rice too. Not sure if it's mental or actually tastes like rice. LOL, but it works. Okay. Yeah. Um, Cauliflower is good. I've had it. It looks like broccoli to me. Broccoli. So is that what it is? I don't know. That's probably a stupid question, but I've had cauliflower. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Chastity said absolutely. So, also, what we've been doing is buying seeds. Now, I mentioned I haven't started my garden yet, but just kind of just buying seeds. A friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, and actually my neighbor too, our neighbor, he has a full garden. I mean, he built his greenhouse from the ground up, and he has a full garden, things in his garden. Sometimes he might bring like strawberries over, or different things that he has in his garden. He does really, really well with his garden. A friend of mine, she actually doesn't have the yard space, but she have like potatoes that she grow on her patio. I mean, people, just creativity. I think she does potatoes, she does the peppers. What else do she do? I don't think I can't remember what else she has, but she do it all. And it's on her patio. And, you know, she started from being like literally in the dirt to growing it and keeping up with it. Um, I have to head out. Shayna said I have to head out. Glad to connect with everyone. Congratulations, Nicole. Celebrating with you. Thank you so much, Shayna. Yeah, we won't be on here too much longer. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that, getting my garden started. I think that's important, especially like I mentioned with the uncertain times that we're in, for me to learn how to eat off the land. Um, because there may be a time where we can't go to the store. And if you can't go to the store, you are going to have to learn how to um, grow your own food. So that's going to be something, a topic for another live stream for sure. I think I had a few people that requested that we talk about it and like have a live stream about food and all the stuff that's going on. So we'll definitely touch on that. But I'm gonna go because my husband has come in several times and my daughter is here now and she's like, wow, you're still on live stream. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming on and joining me tonight and just talking to me. And I love the communication in the chat. You're going to see a whole lot of new things on the channel. So don't be like, wait, where did that come from? You might be like that, but just I may switch it up just a little bit. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And I know all of you are here subscribed. If you want to if you're not subscribed to some of there's a few people like Chastity, check out Godfidence Hub. Check her out. She has a great channel. She's wonderful, got a great spirit. Check out DJ Skills, Camping and Travel. He has, if you want to know about how to, the camping and traveling part, connect with him, as well as Shayna. Who else we have? All About the Max, I believe she headed out. She may be still listening. Sab and Tony, giving my shout outs to you guys. Connect with each other. Let's see who I have on here. There's a few others that I saw earlier that I'm looking through, but you'll be able to do the replay. Connect. I love you. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for that confidence. And I will see you guys. Next time you see me, we're going to be celebrating. So it's going to be loud. We're going to really do something big. We got to do something with the 1,000 subscribers because we made it. Oh my goodness. That is a huge milestone. I am so happy. So I love you guys. Have a great night. And I will see you the next time. Okay. Ciao.